I'm Mate. I'm from Romania. I'm dancing like since 9 years ago, like 2010, and I was falling in love with electro because of Spoke. I saw Spoke's videos, and also my brother was like a rival because he also liked Spoke, and together with some friends we made a tectonic crew, like learning tectonic moves, and we want to show to the people and also make shows, and we won one competition. The first appearance of us was like doing an electro choreography, and after people was like, oh yeah, tectonic, and it grows a lot because we were like teenagers. We went to the clubs and we danced like with the school friends, and it was really growing a lot. And after my brother had a girlfriend, he quit dancing, and just one guy and me, we were dancing, and now we are dancing together. But he's dancing hip hop now, and I'm dancing just electro and freestyle, like freestyle hip hop and a lot of other styles. And we wanted to grow like in our city the dance culture because we didn't have a lot of dancers. And yeah, in 2013 was my first step when I went to Galați, the city where the Galați is the city where the electro competition was organized by Chelsea Door. He organized in his city. I was traveling like 15 hours by train, 13 times. I had a strange period of failures. Like I was in 4 finals in electro, and I won the 5th one. And after the 5th one, I decided to go outside to be an international dancer, even if I won just a intermediary freshman competition. And my first competition was in Paris, in Vertified World Championship 2016. I was so amazed, like, oh, what's happening here? I meet a lot of people, and I meet you.
Yes, this is how we met, actually.
Yeah, I was with one guy, if you remember. He has long hair. This guy is Chelsea Door. He's also from Romania, and he did a lot of good things, and he grew a lot the community. But in time, like after 2014, he needed to go to work in Greece. He's now working in Greece. And a lot of people quit electro. Some people went to other styles like hip hop or I don't know, house, dancehall, and I was like alone, trying to grow again the community, and I started to travel in Italy, in Spain, again in France, where I battled with Trixie. It was LRC Legends, and Milliard make a surprise for me, and I battled with Trixie. It was so amazing because me and my brother dreamed like in 2010 to meet Trixie, Spoke, and the big dancers, and in 2017 I was meeting and battling Trixie, the OG, and the big dancer, and I was like, oh yeah. And after I took a picture with him and sent it to my brother, look, you are now home, and I'm dancing, and look, I meet Trixie now. And after this traveling, I take my courage, and the first really important step for me was to go in Russia in Move&Prove.
All right.
And it was amazing. It was like December 2017.
All right.
And that changed my mind. There I saw a lot of good dancers and a lot of not levels, like groups of people, like kids, teenagers,
You mean categories? Yeah, I get it.
Yes,
Like
categories.
professional,
And
professional,
yeah,
juniors, kids,
professional.
girls,
Yeah, and
boys.
also
Yeah.
girls, boys, all sides on electro, and it was like another world for me.
Hmm.
And after Move and Prove, I started to think, okay, that that's what I need to do. I need to do electro, and I need to show the people what's happening.
You mean
And
in
last
Romania?
year in Romania, and also where I travel, like
Oh, right, right.
I want to I don't want to be like in Romania, just a Romanian national dancer. I want to be an
Because
international dancer.
Romania is actually electro developed enough, I think.
Yes, yes. Romania, it's developed like, but we need people, and we have now two dance schools, like that teaching electro, my dance school, and the dance school of Ionuț from Galați. He was also in LRC, and he's really a good electro dancer and also a teacher. And we are in the both countrysides growing in time, like slowly the community.
How many groups do you have?
I have 4 groups,
What the
but
hell, really? Four
no,
groups?
no, no. Yeah, 4 groups, like 4 groups of students, but not like I have like between 10 and 15 people, because I don't work with a
No, no,
lot of
no, but
people.
that's amazing. Like that's cool. And so, how do you?
Yeah,
Which categories? Like, why four
I
groups?
have like my after school group that are kids from, I don't know, maybe 6 till 10. After, I have my beginners group where I have kids from 4 till 12.
All right.
The intermediary group where I have my first students, like they are dancing like 2 years. They are from 6 to 14, and I have the plus 14 where I have 7 or 8 students. They are teenagers and they want to learn how to freestyle, and I teach them also electro.
Can you share your experience? How did you started having those groups? How did you find students?
Oh, yeah, it was really difficult because I started with 3 people, like 3 kids. I had in one time like 10 after they went,
How do
but
you,
3 was constant.
how did you find those 3 kids?
I was in a dance school, like hired. It was not my dance school. It was dance
Yeah,
school
yeah, I
like
get it.
for
You was the
sport,
coach,
sport.
the teacher. I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
So you
And
came there,
after,
and they brought you 3 kids, right?
yeah, they brought
Wow.
me 10 kids. The kids they are not interested. They went, and I get just 3. And after, it was like a problem in that dance school. Like people don't want to come, and I had some problems and decided to make my own me dance school. Me dance school, it's like coming from Mate Electro, but the meaning of me means like the school for me, like for everybody, but it's about me. And also, yeah, I started then to do events like for classes on Facebook, and I try to promote it. And the one time I remember that I also pay for publicity. That was in 2004, 16 or 17, the first time. And
Where in
people,
journal or in newspaper or where?
no, I in Facebook, Facebook.
Ah, oh,
I
you
make
mean
events,
the Facebook
Facebook's
ads?
events. Yes, yes, yes. I made Facebook's ads with events like, okay, I teach freestyle and electro for kids and teenagers.
It worked?
And after, yeah, it was working, but I made a few times, like it was really hard. Like I needed to wait and to say, okay, don't quit now. You need to work, because if you work step by step, you will do it.
Wait. First of all, how many people did you get with this advertising company?
With I think that maybe 12 or 13.
Did you spend a
It
lot of
was
money?
No, like, phew,
Okay,
wait,
don't tell me.
between 6 euros, like, not so
70,
much. Seven, just
7
7 euros.
euro for 12
Yeah,
students.
for yes, yeah,
Why didn't you
because
spend
it was.
7,000 then? No, like it's a good
seven
question.
thousand euros,
Yeah,
seven
to
thousand
get
euros.
12,000 students. Why didn't you do this?
Phew. Yeah, because it's difficult. It's like the conversion, you know. I was lucky because I have on Facebook, I have key persons. I say them to key persons because I know, for example, Chelsea Door, and he knows a lot of people from 3, 4 cities. And in my city, I had also key persons, like popular persons, and they share it, and they say that they are interested, and they bring friends with them, you know.
Okay, wait. So the Facebook advertising, to be
Yeah,
more exact, how many people did Facebook advertising bring to you in 2017 to your school for
around
$7?
around 12,
But
but
are you
it
kidding
was
me?
different.
Wait, but why?
No.
Yo, if for me, if $7 generates me one student, I would take all of my little salary and spend it all there.
Yeah, but now it's changed, you know. It
Now it's
was the
changed.
old the yeah, yes, and that's why it's really difficult to make an advertise on Facebook now in 2019. In 2017, I it was the beginning of Facebook ads, and I want to say that because for me a big inspiration was Antony Rodella from Italy. Every
Hmm.
time when I have the opportunity to say that, because he was the person that was everywhere in every big contest. And when I saw that, I was okay. He's my inspiration. He's everywhere. I need to be everywhere, and that's why I try to go everywhere. And I meet Anthony in all the competitions I
Hmm.
went, and he's an amazing person. He inspires me a lot, and I grab a little of his passion and put it in my passion.
You're the guy from Bangkok in Thailand, and you
Okay.
and you have zero electro dancers there, like zero electro
Yeah.
dancers.
Yeah.
Could you tell me 3 moves which I could do so I could get 5 people into the electro dance culture in Bangkok until the end of 2019?
First of all, you need to dance in public spaces where a lot of people are going, and they need to see you.
In a crowdy,
Maybe
in a
yeah,
crowdy
in a
events.
crowd. Yes. After, I think all sides battles are really good. I tried a lot to show myself, and it was really really worth. And the last one, I think flash mobs maybe, and projects with kids and projects with people that don't know a lot of about dancing, but they should take the feeling. You need to give them energy and feeling. If you give them energy and feeling and good vibes, they will come. I am sure.
Mm-hmm.
And not
Mm-hmm.
five. I'm sure that maybe 20 or 30. Sometimes with kids, I lose a lot of energy, but it's recharging, and that's amazing. You need energy, I think, and the vibe, the positive vibe,
All right, I
and
see.
that's how you can bring electro in Bangkok.
From my side, I just want to add that I think every dancer, like if you want to have a culture, if you want to have anything like the bigger event, bigger dance group,
Hmm.
like just
Hmm.
dancers in your community, I think people have to start doing as many things as it's possible because we never know what plays out in Bangkok, what plays out in my city, what plays out
Yeah.
like because like your story about Facebook 7 euros against 12 students which came to your like first lesson there is that's just crazy, you know. Probably that would not play out in Moscow, you know. So for me, it's like
Yeah.
always. trying as many things as you can, and then you decide what's gonna play better, and like and triple down on those things.
Yeah.
What do you think about the situation that you say like the dancer, like he has the mood, he can
Mm-hmm.
dance to the longer like tracks, like
Mm-hmm.
and this stuff. And when you go to the dance contest, like 99% of contests are battles, right? You have
Yes.
to sometimes go aggressive and like be a better opponent to the dancer which you dance against. You have to do some
Yes.
stuff like so the judge chooses you. The third point is like you have just 40 seconds for the whole thing. And
Yes. That's
so
bad. That's really bad.
yeah, and so what do you think about the situation when the dancer can express so much, but there are only dance battles contests in 99% of
Ooh.
cases? What do you think
Yeah,
about that?
that's is strange because in battles you don't have time to show yourself. And now I worked like for 1 year. I'm working on a strategy like to between the pre-selection, after maybe if I go in top 16, top 8 till the final, I try to make a story between my entries, and I adapt it like to my opponent. If my opponent is like angry and he wants to show that he's better, I try, okay, you are like this, I don't want to fight with you. I'm here because I love dancing. I want to be better than you, but I don't want to fight with you because you are my brother. We have the same passion, and we share the same
I
concept.
don't find this
And
game natural to me, at all. So
yes,
for
and
me,
it's not so natural. And here I think that the showcase category, it's really nice because you can express everything. You can
so it's like the
experiment.
the alternative kind of the dance events for electro. You
Yes,
find it like as the showcases.
yes,
So
showcases
you don't
like
battle against somebody. You have enough
mhm,
time and you dance alone, right? During the
alone, and you make a story
it's like
like a
it's
demo
like
judge,
it's like
like the demo
sorry,
judge.
sorry for interrupting, but I mean
Yes,
like it's like jeu de
yes,
bout experimental. Like when you
yes. That's why. Yes,
it's
that's
close to that
what I
concept.
wanted to say. Like an experimental category, you go, you show your story, and people, okay, I like it or I don't like it. And the judges, they it's really hard for. That's why a competition of solos and a competition of experimental, for me it's really difficult because a lot of different styles are coming and you don't know what to choose.
Mm-hmm.
It's really strange because if you put like a tree battle, like you put for example a guy from Russia, a guy from Mexico, and a guy from Europe in a battle, you will see three different styles. Russian will be more powerful in basics and
And
also grooves and
groovy
but simple. The Mexican will go crazy. They will
battle
have the
oriented.
vibe. They will have, yeah. They have also speed. They have techniques, but they don't have like that feeling, like that the European dancer had. The European dancer had a feeling like he's using on the music, but he has also techniques. Not like the Russian, because the Russian is really technique and musical also, and the European dancer will be like more creative, and he will show an interpretation. He will not
Mm-hmm.
be like in a mood, like in a mood for doing electro in a way. He can do electro now in that way. After in another pre-selection, he will do in another way, and it's different.
Yeah, for me, like people from Europe, like if we talk mostly about like I don't know, like French or Italy, for me
Yeah.
they express themselves as artists first of all, and the rest after it, something like that, you
Yes.
know.
And also
We
don't forget.
we don't have the same in
don't,
Russia or like in Mexico.
yeah, don't forget about Spain. I think that Spain
Mm-hmm.
was the best they had the best evolution in 1 year, because I was in KOB now, and also Orel was from Russia, and also
I know, yeah.
Goku,
Mm-hmm.
and they were really amazed. Goku was saying like, man, 1 year I was last year here, and now you are dancing like that. Oh, I need to go home and I need practice. They are
Mm-hmm.
really growing so fast. They and the community is really bigger. They have, I think, 80 people, or maybe they are
From
close to
different cities,
100.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, in Barcelona the most. They have like they have a convention, I think, or they have electro hop, and it's shuffle dance with electro, and they brought together, and they are a lot.
I
I
see.
think
But
that
as far as I know,
they will reach.
there is the guy from Valencia. His name is Carlos as well.
Carlos, yes,
Yeah, he's from
Carlos
Valencia, right?
also, Valencia, yeah, and
He lives there.
he's also, yeah, and also Furio, Bitmore, the Bitmore crew. They are living in Valencia, but they are really close with the Barcelona community.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All
But
right.
really, I was amazed how they grow. They grow a lot. I was in the first KOB when I met Carlos from Canada. We were like a lot, but this year it was amazing, really. One guy from Valencia beat Crazy from France.
Mm-hmm.
I was okay. Maybe you saw that battle. He was better. I totally agree with the judges, but I was amazed. Like, okay, Crazy is a good dancer. He's all OG, and he founded the Alliance crew. He's the choreographer, and he lost with a guy from Valencia that just no, from Barcelona. Sorry, from Barcelona, that worked a lot, and it's amazing. If they can, everybody can do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just this is good, like that you just mentioned the value which you can get from dancing electro. That if you deploy hard work, like in long-term perspective, that's amazing. Actually, the only one thing which can be very disturbing and confusing here, sometimes dancers win the battle and after that they stop their growth.
Yes,
I
yes,
have
that's
so
difficult.
many examples in my life, and this is so bad, you know. Like, and
Yes,
I find it as the problem as the just only 99% of battle issue contests, because like you
yes,
just want to be the first, you are the first, and what's next? Only going down, right? So
yeah.
stuff like
You
that.
don't have a vision.
Yeah, so I
You
think
need to have a
we
vision.
as electro dance community, we have to we have to implement the long-term perspective into our dance
Correct.
practice, our dance culture, dance life, like lifestyle, like everything. So yeah, that's what I think. And I think battles, we need to really change this situation. We need to make 50% of the contests battles and 50% of something really different, because I think
Yes,
battles do not express the current statement of electro dance nowadays as it's evolving, you know. And some dancers really stop. This is the reason why Spoke doesn't dance in dance competitions nowadays. Like only
yes,
for that reason.
yes. I spoke with him. He has, yeah. He said me. It's like private. I can
Yeah,
tell
no
it,
worries. Like
but yeah,
don't
he
tell this.
he was really disappointed about the vision that Electro was focused more on the battles than to have fun and to
No, like it was a nice game for us when we were pretty much teenagers to battle against somebody. So we win
yeah,
somebody. That's crazy. That's cool. Like it was very close to me because I was a hockey player. You were the football player. So like we're very competitive.
yeah,
You know, like and as
yes,
children we were pretty competitive. But nowadays we grow. We start to understand like okay, electro, like long term perspective values. The dance, the mutiny dance, you know, like the story of the track, of the whole track, not just 40 seconds. We start to get it, and like, I think we start to wake up in this way. I think we still have to
yes,
go to dance contests, but during this period of time we have to create something new because electro is about creativity as well. So
Yes.
we have to use this value to create something new for the culture back. This way.
Yeah, and you started this podcast, and I think it's a really big step for electro.
Thank you so much. No, but you have just said that you had the same conversation with Spoke. I mentioned Spoke without even knowing about that. And you didn't know that my teammates are talking this same shit like day by day to me. And this is the big discussion. I think we have to wake up and start to using internet because like why do we have even internet if we don't use it as the culture? And I think as everything builds on the top of internet platforms are like as Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, etc., we have to use it in the rules of those platforms.
Electro is like created on YouTube, like people.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And we need to go back like to the roots, but now we have three chances because we have Facebook, as you said, we have Instagram, we have YouTube, and if people begin to create content, they in Russia, in Mexico, in Europe, in Thailand, in Japan, in Africa, I don't know, in Australia, everything will be like, okay, electro, what's electro?